Alright, so today we're going to be making an infused pork chop with infused fried rice, cut straight from the corn on the cob. We'll be using infused olive oil, infused butter, a little infused salt, and pepper. I keep the flavor profile pretty standard and to the point. Everybody likes their stuff seasoned a different way, using the other seasonings you like. Also, I'll be using a little bit of my hemp powder just to add that bit of seasoning to it. So, let's go. First, we'll season with salt. And then pepper. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then we'll top it off with my hemp powder. There we go, we're all seasoned up. Now we're going to get this on the frying pan. We're going to use a little bit of olive oil that's infused, as well as a little infused butter to create the fry and sear we need on the pork chop. Let's go. Alright, we got the pan on medium high. And just a little bit of infused olive oil, about a tablespoon, not really a whole lot. About half a tablespoon to a full teaspoon of infused butter. Oops. We always want to make sure we get our oil and everything nice and hot before we get our sear on. Alright, well, looks like it to be hot enough. It's starting to bubble. Did not get that sizzle I wanted to hear. It's okay. Just a little early for the drop of the meat. While we're getting that going, we'll go ahead and season our freshly cut corn on the cob. While this is frying, we're going to go ahead and season up our corn a little bit. We'll go with some infused salt. Some black pepper. You can't go wrong with corn, salt, black pepper, and butter. And of course, I add a little touch of my hemp powder. I'm just going to give that a good stir. Now that's ready to go. It's looking beautiful. Alright, our pork chop is done. Go ahead and pull it off. I'm going to let that rest. We're going to let that cool down just a little bit before we get our corn on. I don't want to fry the corn too fast. Now while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and just add a little bit more butter to the leftover vegetable oil and butter and a little bit of that pork fat that's in there. So we can just add a little bit more butter. I'm going to go about a tablespoon more. Oops. No infused left behind. No. Scrub that down. All right. Well, I'm only making this for one person, so there's not a whole lot of corn in here, so it doesn't take long. And we're just going to infuse all this corn with what's left. We got olive oil, butter, and salt. Smelling that corn and that infusion coming together. Oh, it's delicious. Beautiful. Go ahead and turn our heat off. Simmer just a little bit more. Oh, that beautiful infusion in there. Sticky olive oil, sticky butter, sticky salt, all up in there. All right, I think we're ready to serve. All right, so we got our beautiful pork chop. That's how I did it up. Very little drainage out of there, so that's good stuff. Go ahead and cut this bad boy open and see what we got. Perfectly cooked pork chop. Wonderful. All right. This plate I made for my brother today. He's had some pretty tough stuff happen to him in his life here recently. So he's going through it. So I thought I'd cheer him up by making him a put you to bed lunch. Now I was going to make a salad with you guys and show you how to make an infused salad dressing, but I will save that for another episode. Alright, there is Sticky Ickies fried pork chop and corn infusion. Alright everybody, well thanks again for joining in another episode. We did the fried pork chops and corn today, all infused. I'm going to call it Put You to Bed Pork Chop and Corn. Next up, I think I'm going to be doing a salad. My wife had requested me to come up with a way to infuse her salads. So I'm going to make an infused salad dressing to go on her salad. So look forward to seeing that. Until then, my friends, please be responsible and stay sticky.